Hi everyone. Hello, this is Katie, and I am here to plan July 4th through, actually, I should bring up the week that I'm working on, right? This is the week we're actually planning for, July 4th through July 10th. Let's go back to the original and see how this last week went. So today is Saturday, so I'm still kind of going through some of these things. Let me check these off because they're done. And let's see. Chicken thighs for dinner tonight. Done. So this isn't actually done. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, this week went fairly well. I was really proud of myself for getting through a lot of appointments. OBGYN, always uncomfortable, but went really, really well. I love my gynecologist. She is amazing. So she made it feel really comfortable, and took my son to the doctor, just a little concern. And yeah, it was, let's see, get my markers out here. I did not mark off. I took pills. Water. I did not take my blood pressure yet. I think I took it last Sunday. Been good, getting better rest, definitely. Let's see. Did that. I like to try to keep on top of these the best I can, so that I don't fall behind. And boom. Yeah, so that's how that went. I did Thursday? Yeah, I ran out of steam. I was going to record all my podcasts as I normally do that day. Excuse me, and I didn't have it in me. So I was able to wake up on Friday and get them all done. Voiceover, newsletter, all these types of things done. So that was really helpful to just get those out of the way. So yeah, for the most part, feeling really positive. Also, was a couple weeks of trying a new business plan schedule. And so I decided to make a whole video on my business planner alone. And so that will be coming up this next week. And we'll be covering my Laurel Denise planner, which I sometimes bring out every once in a while. I went back through and looked at these things, checked most of them off. Still didn't get my car washed done. I did gas up my car. So used my points before the month fell through. Yeah, a couple things I just pushed forward, so that will. And then my compass assessment and stuff was all done for my monthly planning video. I didn't really cover that because it had some personal items on it. Already showed this. Let's see if I can check some of these off. Oh, actually, got those. Got these. Got some more of those. Oh, use these. There. That's a quick checkup there. So, when we come to all these things, I did my reflections for the week of just how did it go? And I like to write down my feelings. So I definitely journal my wins every day. So otherwise I will completely forget. And so having a place to do that for the week, what worked, what didn't work, some of the lessons that I'm learning right now, do it when it feels right. My friend reminded me of that, so that really helped. And taking some adjustments into mind going into this next week. So I just have the one very early appointment for this next week. I did draw my cards for the week, so we'll start with that. And the first one is patterns. Let's see if you can see that. I love those cards. So for patterns, history repeating, patterns of the past are escapable. Trying to remember if I read that correctly. A unique response to a repeat problem is needed. So I did pull this card kind of recently, so I was like, oh yeah, I do remember that. High Priestess, mystery. Some things are not to be known, but could be revealed. Tune in and trust in what I'm feeling. Seven of Shells, choice, ambitions. I got this one a couple weeks ago. It's in this book that I'm directly looking at, but I don't really want to look it up right now. The Lobster is in search of ambitions and ideas, crossroads of choice, focus inward on energy. So yeah, definitely water. And then Maker of Seeds, like the earth, you know how to give and care for your loved ones. Yeah, so those are all excellent reminders for this next week. And let's see, I did pull some stickers. And I love these. I haven't used them for a while. These are my fishies from Sterling Ink. And I put some little lily pads on the side. So let me see if I can actually, let me do this real quick. If I can remember the cards offhand. I just said them. Nope, I can't. No. Let's be honest with myself. I'm going to put them right here. Patterns. I don't have to make it tough on myself. Let's see. EI or IE? IE. 7 of Shells. And Maker of Seeds. And we're kind of in between moons right now. So this is Earth. I'll do a quick little line here. And I have forgotten to light my candle. Let me do that. 4. I still feel like I'm 1 off. Oh, because I normally have the moon card there. Okay, let's see if I can get this back into frame. And grab my lighter, which is here. Still doing the self-love one from Mint and Cocoa. I was trying to see if there was a website. It's linked down below. It's linked down below. So, yeah, it's going to be better than me trying to say it. And I still haven't trimmed down the wick. Actually, let me do that right now. Because she would be so proud of me. It's going to stick in the side there. It just is. Okay. This is how you take care of a candle. There we go. So yeah, these are, once these, this part is in, then I feel like I can use these real quick. And I'm not kind of digging this light green one. I like these blue ones a little better. And these are my to-do items for the week. I've been pretty tired this week, although here in the Pacific Northwest, we've had cooler weather. We had one hot day that like sapped our souls a little bit, but then it kicked back down to cooler weather. And that always helps me. I am light sensitive, and so I normally, stay indoors. I don't really go out. I don't think I need one down there, but we'll hang on to that for the week. And so I just don't go out too much when it's like super sunny, or I take a, let's see if I can do this. Oh, wish me luck. There. Right? Like, it's going to be the best it can be. And here's a little fishy swimming here. I'm just trying to use some of these like really big ones that I haven't used for a while. Yeah, why not? Let's see, is that out of the way? Here, I'll move this over here. Yeah, I haven't used these for a while. I hope everyone's summers are going okay. These are kind of in the way of, I don't think I'll get these again. Most of these, as you can see, Makselife puts in. So there really wasn't too much I was missing in terms of knowing when all the holidays are. I think it's really important to just be aware of all the holidays. I kind of feel like, oh, this one's pointed down. How about having this one kind of swimming up in this area? Sometimes you just have to have, now this one looks like a little, there were some differences in the colors in these. I think Sterling Ink has different color versions of these lily pads. It's not like it's just, there's one lily pad. I kind of feel like there should be something up here. And so some of these are a little bit greener. Yeah, I kind of feel like just putting them all over here. I think that's a little too, kind of like having to write around them. So we'll leave these for another time. I still have a few more of those, so I'll use those up when the time comes. And let's see, I think these kind of blue ones here, I'll just keep repeating the blue. I'll be recording here, just putting my icons down. You can get links to these below. These are knockout. Let's see. Well, we had Ridwell come, so we might not have a truck this week. And we just ordered groceries, so I'm just not going to do that. I'm gonna switch to doing my numbers just a little later because, oh my goodness, my body needed rest. This whole, I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, this whole school year was really hard just getting through everything because it was right at that time in the day to wake up that didn't work for my body. It was, you know, like, this is my planning, and I don't think I have to do that. Okay, I'm just going through all my icons here and putting things on here that I know I want to do. Yeah, I definitely want to clean that day, take care of some plants this day, or just clean up. And what was I saying? Oh, my sleep patterns. I did already guess up, so we don't have to do that. Nothing for the car right now. Actually, the plants I'm just going to skip. And let me just get these all down and then I'll talk a little bit more. I'm loving that a lot of these colors I'm finding are matching. And they just feel like it's between this one and this one. Probably the darker one because I feel it's more like moody and blue. Also, it is, oops, that's a little crooked. It is Cancer season, water season. And so, yeah, I felt like the fish definitely fit with that. But yeah, I mean, my body just feels a little better when it's waking up. Oh, probably more closer to 8. And I know there's so many people who have to sleep and have to get up way earlier than I do. And yeah, I just, the years before, our local elementary school started at 9, and it just worked for us to get up at 8, get there, you know, before 9. But my body felt so much better. But getting up at 7, I was always in the middle of a dream. I always felt like I was just a little short on sleep, like all year. So yeah. Just needed rest over the summer here. And every year it changes. We don't know. We think, school's going to start around 8:40. But we'll see. Let's see. I'm going to put these back in an order that feels good. These were a little out of order. And so I really liked the group being in here. Although when I felt bad, I had to kind of back out a little bit, which felt good. I love the group that I'm in. They're so understanding, and I felt like I'm still getting to know them. And I know this was just like hopefully kind of a one time that I'm missing one of their bigger events. Because they are spaced out a lot. And so I feel like in the future I can pretty much make most of them. But it felt really good to just say my body needs this right now. And I was able to take a time out. But they're still I feel like they're there and they're supportive. Let's see. Pay bills, check accounts. And we have a paycheck coming up this week, yay. And then photos and videos that I'm playing around with. And I've been doing more reels. As I mentioned last time, I'm like, I can totally see what they're wanting to see in reels. Like, I understand what they're looking for in terms of music and talking and having words on there and stuff. That's fine. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. This schedule has changed slightly, so I'm just going to try to squeeze these in. Record day. This is, I was starting the newsletter here, but I'm really doing the newsletter here. And I'm going to tip this a bit. And I do like to record these days. I just had to push it last week. Not sure what I'm going to put here. This is a film. Oh, that's what this is. Filming for me is video. Recording is audio. It even fits better. And then this is a plan day. And so I was actually racing through my week and trying to get double the amount of Instagram posts out, and it made me very busy, but I couldn't get all my other stuff done. So I have this pattern on Instagram that I'm having like a podcast post and then 3 static posts, and podcast posts and then 3 static posts. I was doing podcast 3 posts, podcast 3 posts every single week. Now I'm just doing the grouping of 4 every single week. So it cut down some and it feels a lot better. And that's what I'm going to be doing my other video about, all about my business planner and how I'm approaching that. Down here, I just kind of like to record what actually went live that day and not working on Sundays as much. And I might just leave this open as well, because that feels better. I'm trying to think. I don't have my meals to put in yet. I do want to put car wash, just seems ever ending. Although I didn't have it here, I think last time. Am I a liar? Yeah, I did not have it here and it was not on my radar really. So I do want to put that back up here. I also figured out back here, I had to make a phone call and I had paid too much in copays, and I was like, oh, can I get some of that back? And they totally showed me where in, if some of you have my chart, they totally showed me where I can find my overage and ask them. So when I go here, when I'm seeing a specialist, I'm going to be saying, hey, there's credit in my account to cover that. And so I just wrote that there. And I was like, that's a win because I need to track it. I don't want to just call in and they say, oh yeah, you have this credit, right? I want to actually know how much is there. And that helps me. And I think it was, the information was there the whole time. I'm trying to think what else. I didn't write these here. That's what I can do. So in terms of, I keep going back to this current week. Let's see. Here. So definitely want to keep up rest and water. Right now it's helping a lot. My blood pressure has been doing pretty okay. I can put it on there, but I do want to still play with filming. This is kind of I'm experimenting with how I show up. I definitely want to be playing more music. I played some, but then I also rearranged my desk today so that it's going to just be a whole lot easier. And I love that. And then sometimes I play Magic the Gathering Arena every morning. It's just what I do. So I definitely want to do group work. I want to work on my work schedule itself, which is that other video. I have it in my mind. I just need to make it very clear in my planner. And then I have another Tiny Tidy Tuesday to film. Do some more journaling. And email. Flow is coming. And I'm going to actually invite it to come down here because I feel like that's kind of doing well. Do I have to pay bills this week? Yes, at the end of the week. Oh, and there's fireworks outside. And then car wash. And I definitely want to do more buy nothing. I thought I would put out some buy nothing things today, and it didn't work. So that's okay. I had a great friend remind me that it wasn't time yet, and that's okay. Get these all on here. It may seem like some of these are very repetitive and static from last time, but there is growth. There is moving forward. And sometimes these things just take longer than a week, and it's just a reminder to keep on top of all of that. And yeah. Some of my wins. Oh, I was mailing a box, and I left some really kind notes on our front doorstep saying, please, 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 can you take this today? It would save me a total trip to the post office. Because I was home with my son, and it's kind of hard to get him to stop what he's doing and come with me. And they totally took it, and they saved me so much time. Got through a lot of little to-dos, like gassing up the car and stuff. Some of my medical tests came out okay, so that was reassuring. My doctor's appointments went pretty well this last week, so yeah, I just kind of wanted to go over those wins again. I'll probably fill this up a little bit more as I go. I'll put in my meals. I need to talk to my husband about that because it just helps. I think we'll actually have leftovers here because we are getting Thai food tomorrow, and we will have leftover Thai food that time. Yeah, so I think that's it. Clean the bathroom as I do on Monday. And probably do some laundry then. And probably some... Oh, I was going to dust. That's what it was. That's what the spray bottle was for. So that'll start out my week. And I know it's a holiday for most people, but I still got to do some of those things. I think that's it. Again, you'll get to see it when it's all done. I'll fill in this area. I am really liking not having any icons here anymore and just like a couple of reminders there. Oh, I forgot the sticker, my pill sticker. I'll get that when I'm done. You'll see it next week. Thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this, please give it a like below. And if you are brand new here, this is what I do every week for my weekly plan with me. And I would love for you to subscribe. And we talk about planning our energy and using tarot cards and seeing about how we can plan to do little things every day. Okay, take care everyone. Have a great week. Bye-bye.